A racial slur on a middle school homework assignment that has some parents upset.
Parents upset. That's when I show up. It's like the bat signal. Ladies and bricks! Oh my God, what is this? Classic Chadtronic video? What year is this? Anyways, some announcements before the video begins. I will be at Indie PopCon, August 25th through the 27th. You can meet me in person along with everyone else in Normal Boots. I think with the exception of PBG, but everyone else from Normal Boots will be there. So come meet us. There'll be a link in the description, or you can head on over to popcon.us. Buy your tickets now. Also, use my code to buy G Fuel. Chadtronic is brought to you by G Fuel, a natural energy drink formula that is a healthy alternative to sugar-loaded energy drinks that is both delicious and has no crash. Get it in powder, get it in a can. Use code CHAD at checkout to save 30% off your order while the promotion lasts. It's time to go back to school. I don't have to go back to school. I could go back to school. I might get kicked out though, because I'm not a student. These schools made some bad mistakes, and we're going to cover them and take a look at them now, here, in this video.
We begin tonight with curse words, vulgar language, even a racial slur on a middle school homework assignment that has some parents upset.
Parents upset. That's when I show up. It's like the bat signal. In fact, I think somebody on one of these videos, even they mentioned me in the comments, so that's how you know.
Even the school district seems surprised about what went down in an Alamance Burlington classroom. WFMY News 2's Denise McMiller got a reaction from parents in the school district as it investigates.
The assignment was to look at the origin of words and how their meanings have changed over time. The district said that's part of the state's curriculum. Now, the issue here is the choice of words. The packet had words like BS fully spelled out, the N-word, and other vulgar language. And some parents are not happy.
Okay, am I an idiot? What is this word? The BAS? Oh, okay. I know what that one is. Most of these I can't say on YouTube, so I have to be careful how much I talk about this, or otherwise, like, I'm gonna lose the demonetization demon will come and get me. Some of these kids, I assume, are pretty sheltered. They're pretty innocent. They may not even know what some of these words mean, and now they're going to get graded poorly for having innocent minds.
He felt like he did something wrong.
These aren't the kinds of words you'd expect to see on an 8th grader's homework assignment.
I can't believe they put the N-word on this, but they don't put the actual word. They put the N-word on the piece of paper described as the N-word. Why would you ever do this? This is such a terrible idea.
I was so emotional, distraught. My blood pressure run high. I was in the bed by 7 p.m. that day. That's how upset I was.
Wow. I don't remember the last time I was so upset I went to bed at 7 p.m. That's a very specific indication for how upset someone may be. What if you were so upset after you woke up, you just went right back to bed? You're just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna with this day. That's how upset I am. But in reality, I actually sympathize with this woman. This is ridiculous.
We've blurred part of the words for TV. But LaWanda Johnson says her son didn't hesitate to send her these photos when his Graham Middle School teacher placed the assignment on his desk.
He said, "Mom, I told her I was uncomfortable doing the assignment." I said, "Well, son, what did she say when you told her that you was uncomfortable?" He said, "Mom, she said I have no choice. Either do the assignment or receive a 0.
LaWanda says she went to the school for an explanation.
And her excuse was that she was trying to teach them not to use those words.
This contradicts your goal, which is to get kids to use these words less. You know how kids are. When you tell them something, there's something they shouldn't say or do naturally, they have a tendency to do those things. It's the forbidden fruit. I mean, what are we gonna do next? Give kids a sampling of every kind of drug they can get on the streets as a way to prevent kids from doing drugs? This doesn't make any sense.
Before the assignment, the district said staff had conversations about problems with students using profanity. The assignment also came with this cover sheet explaining how the overuse of swear words led to the assignment. LaWanda says her son told her only a couple of students received the packet.
Okay, that makes it even worse. You gave this assignment to only some of the kids, and some of the kids who are using the words frequently. So those kids in particular are very accustomed to these words. They probably they know what they mean. What's the point of this? What is this accomplishing? This is accomplishing nothing but just outrage and controversy.
No one else in that classroom received that assignment. I asked my son.
Alamance Burlington School says 20 students in the English class got the worksheets. In a statement, the district wrote, "Please know that this in no way represents the views or core beliefs of ABSS. Although this assignment impacted a small number of students, we felt it was necessary to personally call each of their families to discuss and apologize." LaWanda isn't satisfied.
You are there to inspire. You are there to uplift. To put these words in front of them is degrading my child.
When I was in school, if someone had a potty mouth, you'd have to go in like a timeout, sit out in the hall, go to detention, stuff like that. This school, if you have a potty mouth, they ask you to elaborate. They want to know everything you know about these words. It's like a creative writing assignment.
Another parent told me she wasn't offended, but wishes the school would have notified parents before giving out that assignment. The district is investigating, and the teacher is still employed at Graham Middle.
If you enjoyed that one, you might like this next one. This is about a school that has enacted some kind of VIP lunch line. This just sounds terrible from the get-go.
To give some students VIP status in the lunch line has led to some controversy. Parents are upset over a form sent home with students. In return for a $100 donation, their child would get a pass to the front of the lunch line.
Ugh. This is tied to financial incentives. This is not good.
News Channel 8's Melissa Marino joins us now live at Lawton Childs Middle Academy in Polk County, where this happened. Sounded like a fundraising idea. Somebody probably thought it was a good idea at the time, but wow, has there been some backlash.
Well, absolutely. Parents are outraged. This is the fundraising form we're talking about, but they say it has the potential to make low-income children feel inferior. At Lawton Childs Academy in Lakeland, first aid jitters are not the only thing on parents' minds.
I flip through, fill it out. Next one, fill it out.
Chris Stevenson was going through his son's orientation packet when something caught his eye.
Next one, read it and went, that's not okay.
It was this sponsorship form from the PTSA asking for donations, specifically this one. For a $100 donation, parents could advertise on the school's website and events and also get a front of the lunch line pass.
Oh my God. Woo! That's terrible. Pay to win school. Someone thought this was a genius move. Clearly not. Hey, I know what's a good idea. Let's teach children about class warfare. What? Let's just launch a Patreon page for the school.
I have money. I'm in the front of the line now. All you poor kids to the back of the line.
The idea of a VIP lunch line instantly sparked outrage.
The last thing you really want to do is add like a food hierarchy.
While you're at it, let's add a VIP bathroom pass. Only the rich kids can relieve themselves. That's what we're gonna come up with next. And after that, a VIP toilet paper pass. Only if you got the school season battle pass can you get access to toilet paper to wipe your bum when you have to use the restroom in between classes. Only the rich kids get that privilege. Let's make school more like Twitter Blue. When kids all raise their hands, only those that are paying $8 a month get called on first. Oh, did you want to access this part of the school for recreational sports? That's part of the DLC package you have to buy for $30. That's DLC. This is a DLC part of the school.
Nobody's a second-class citizen here.
Principal Brian Andrews says he would never support this type of fundraiser and had no idea that the forms were sent out. He emailed parents canceling the fundraiser and spoke with PTSA members.
Sometimes people make mistakes, and I don't think it was anything intentional at all on the part of they all volunteer. We just want to get it right, move forward, apologize.
Parents want to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Bullying is already a huge deal as it is, so why add yet another way of differentiating kids from each other?
The principal tells me he comes from a Title I background, so his goal is to make everyone feel included. Jen?
Well, Melissa, what about the PTSA? Anybody there have anything to say about this?
Yeah, the president, we spoke with her. She emailed a statement basically saying they didn't mean to send the forms out. It was a clerical error.
Okay, a clerical error. Yeah, this whole VIP lunch pass thing, I just, that's just a very long strung out typo. My pinky got caught on one of the keys on my keyboard, and this idea just leapt onto the page. It's like a typo. I think in this next one, I could be wrong, but I think in this next one, everyone is dumb. Everyone. Let's take a look.
Stop frustrations. Parents in Delray say their children wait every morning along a busy road, but the majority of the time, the bus for them shows up late.
South County reporter Miranda Christian looked into the problem, and she joins us live now in Delray Beach. Miranda?
And there are 4 children who use this bus stop that go to Carver Middle School. The bus stop is right across the street here, and for the past 2 days, this bus hasn't showed up on time.
What? For the past 2 days? 2. This bus has not been on time? And this is on the news? That's not very many days. Let's cut the bus drivers some slack here, okay? Let's just, everybody calm down. 2 days is not very many days. Imagine you're late to your job at Old Navy. You were late 2 days in a row, and the next thing you know, WBTV is at your store making a news report about how you were late for 2 of your shifts. It's kind of ridiculous. This is clearly some kind of editing mistake. What you saw just now, I didn't put that in. This is part of the broadcast as it is on YouTube. Apparently, as kids get off the bus, they take a subway and get their whole entire body scanned while they come down an escalator.
This bus stop is causing concern for the parents who send their kids to Carver Middle School. Erica Sabo says her 2 sons, Eric and AJ, are showing up late to school because their bus doesn't show up on time.
This feels acted out. This has to be like a reenactment. This kid's like 5 minutes late again. Isn't this ridiculous, cameraman that happens to be filming?
My children will call me 10 after 9. The bus isn't here.
Sabo tells me it's been an issue since school started. The school district tells me the bus is supposed to show up at 9 a.m. every morning. But Sabo says the bus isn't showing up at 9 about 70% of the time.
I called every day and they said, well, if you could just be patient and give us about 2 weeks, then we'll have this problem rectified.
2 weeks? That's a long time to be waiting for a bus to show up. You're going to be very late to school. 2 weeks? I'm just kidding. It's a joke. That was a stupid joke.
We're now into about week 6. The problem has not been rectified.
We have some conflicting information. At the beginning of this report, news station says bus has been late for the past 2 days. This lady's saying it's been going on for weeks. Well, which is it?
She worries about the safety since the bus is along busy military trail.
It's hot, it's muggy, and there's mosquitoes.
AJ says he's tired of being late for school.
Yes, most of the time. Usually I have like 15 minutes maybe, not even.
Sabo says they spoke with someone in the transportation department Tuesday and were told the bus will be there on time Wednesday morning, but they didn't know why the bus has been late on other days.
Everyone's pushing papers to somebody else when there's children involved.
Now, the school district told me this was the first time they were made aware of this issue. I will check back with the family tomorrow morning to see if the bus does show up at 9 a.m.
Yes, please keep us updated if this bus showed up on time. This is critical information. I need to know what happened. The solution is obvious here, I think. The school needs to create some kind of VIP school bus boarding pass. That would just fix all problems. You get those rich kids to school first, and then the poor kids can get to school late. I think that would fix this. That's the appropriate solution. I hope you guys enjoyed the return of the classic Chadtronic format. We'll be doing more of these. I enjoyed this. And yeah, let me know if there's something else out there you think I should know of or watch, something you'd like to see me cover. Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Let us know you like this, and subscribe if you are new. I would appreciate it. And don't forget, 30% off G Fuel. Use code CHAD, link in the description. Later, fricks.